Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, March 14th. After milking, sun's just starting to come out. Cloudy morning. But I've got a cow loaded up and 4 little bull calves ready to go to the sales barn. This cow has been milking since October of 2023. Had a tough time breeding her back. She's not the most enjoyable cow to work with, so we probably quit breeding her a little earlier than we do with some cows. But she's put on some weight and market prices are good, and just don't need her around anymore, so we're going to cash her in. And some of those bull calves, 2 of them are twins, and the other 2 are top notches out of an excellent cow and an 88 point cow, and those calves look pretty nice, so hopefully we cash in good on those. It's supposed to be about 75 degrees today. I'm excited for that. But off to Lanesboro Sales Commission, and we are approaching the sale barn, and I only see 3 trailers, and my chute looks like it is available since I have a cold cow. And that's where I'm going to unload right there. And I'm all unloaded and taken off at 8 o'clock. I haven't dropped anything off this early in over a year. So that's a pretty good feeling to get a good jump on the day. Hired help is pretty good, and getting the milking done with me at pretty good pace, so can't complain there. There's some cover crop growing over here that's turned green. I don't know if it's rye, triticale, or wheat, but I believe that farm there, they're gonna chop it and feed it to their, I'm thinking they've got feedlot cattle and beef cows. So pretty cool to see some green growing. The ditches are starting to get a little green in them, but a lot of the cover crops that had good establishment in the fall are already greening up, so that's neat. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. The sun's shining, and yeah, I'm looking forward to nice weather. But tomorrow's supposed to rain and be windy, but doesn't look like there are any days with highs below freezing in the 2-week forecast, so that's good. I am excited and ready for field work and some other big stuff coming to the farm in the next few weeks, and I'll show some of that in this video. And there's some more cover crop up ahead here. I believe they plant wheat to feed their beef cows that they chop and make baleage out of. And I sprayed for these guys. So that's what some of that looks like. Sorry. Cows lick the windows of the truck when we drive in the yard and smear them up. But that looks really nice to see green on March 14th. And here's some more of that wheat. Well, it is 6 days after I filmed going to the sales barn, but Here's the big news we got. We're gonna be renting our neighbor's facilities. This is a double 8 herringbone parlor. And we're gonna be moving in 2 weeks. They're still doing a lot of work to it, so this is not the way it's gonna look when we move. Still need hoses, milkers. The inspector has to come, and I'm excited, so I'll show you around a little bit, but not gonna show too much yet because it's not all ready. Just sharing the big news. So the holding pen is in here for the parlor, and here's an outside area here. Lower freestall barn will go into the holding pen here, and then there's a freestall barn up there too, and we're going to be renting everything. And here's an old tie stall barn that will be where we calve our cows, and we still daily hauling, so scrape ramp there. Here's one of the freestall barns. Looks like they attempted to level out some of the stalls in here for us, and yeah, neighbors have been very good to us. I think there's 70 some stalls in here, 3 rows, and headlocks and outside feeding, or inside covered feeding, which is nice. Nice big water troughs. There's multiple in here. Does not come with a side-by-side. And here's the holding pen in here, return alley here. There's a scrape ramp for the other barn. We've already got our sand here. We ordered that before the road bans went on, so we could get full loads and not have to pay too much for trucking. But here's the upper barn, as we're probably gonna call it. It looks like sand has been pushed up, and they've got sand on the ground for us so our cows don't slip when they're ready to come in here. Nice big water trough. Look how wide this alley is here to scrape and to feed cows. And we also just bought a new skid loader for over here for scraping. It's a New Holland L320. And we got a monster grapple bucket. We figured with bed pack for the dry cows and shaking out cornstalk bales, we could use this and not have to get another bale spear, and serve a 2-in-1. And if we wanted to, we could do a few other things with it also. And these fans are on a thermostat, so they kick on when it's, I don't know, mid 60s. We can set it to however we want, and it'll blow across the cows in these stalls. There have not been cows in here since end of 2018, I believe. So we're very lucky that they didn't gut this place, and I'm really excited to get cows in here. There's about 80, mid 80s for stalls up here, so plenty of room. And yeah, we've also got a regular bucket with the skid loader and a feed pusher for pushing up feed over here. So we'll be hauling feed over here for the first few months until we get corn silage made over here, and then all of our feed will be over here. And then these doors here, we can set up gates, and our dry cows will run up to a pole shed up here, and we could probably move cattle as a one-person job. And we've got a bunker over here that we will most likely fill. We'll probably have a custom crew come to fill that and pack that fast. We will not use these silos, as I don't believe they use them at the end either. But we just got 8 inches of snow last night, so yeah. And our dry cows will run all the way up to this pole shed, and we got J bunk feeding, so we'll bed corn stalks up here for our dry cows. So, and then we've got land right across the road, so this does not come with land, just the facilities, but we've got land close by of our own, so that's why it works out great for us. I'm excited, and this is one of the cool things that I am super excited about, is you can't see it because it's covered in snow, but out here in front of me, by the end of the fall, we will have all of our bags over here for cow feed, corn silage, haylage, high moisture corn. Any corn silage not fitting in that bunker will be going in here, and we'll probably make that ourselves, but we'll just have the custom crew come in and work on the bunker. And we've got room for more cattle if we want to slowly expand. We've got 25 heifers calving by the end of June, and we don't have many that I can think of that we need to get rid of for the summer to make room for them. So we're kind of maxed out where we're at, and this is an opportunity to fit me into the operation a little better, and hopefully we're more efficient over here. The amount of chores that we do during the day, not during milking time. Here we can get everything scraped and fed during milking with the same amount of people in less time, so we can do other things in the middle of the day that'll make our operation run better. So I'm excited about that, and we just got to pass inspection, and there's a little more work yet to be done over here, but everything should be good for us to settle in nicely here. Hopefully the cows get adjusted faster than we will, I think, as far as managing the labor. But yeah, like I said, plenty to be excited about over here. I'm really excited, and these facilities are absolutely beautiful. And this is not new sand, but we're gonna do a little test here. I'm gonna set the camera down. I have a feeling we're gonna get more milk from this. That's much more comfortable than mattresses. Look how nice that sand is. So stay tuned for more videos. I appreciate you guys watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with people that you know if you like the video and like the channel. Helps me out, keeps me making more videos. So with that, keep an eye out for more updates with this, and it's going to be a fun spring. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Carter out.